Leroy's Pokemon Leaf Green Walkthrough, Part 43. Alright, we are back in Pallet Town where we started off the game. Now, this is where I'm going to try to find my 6th and final Pokemon, because I now have the Super Rod, so I'm able to fish in this water over here. Now, let's see. There are a lot of water types you can go and find now that you have the Super Rod. You can find stuff like Horsea, Staryu, Slowpoke, Krabby, Gyarados, just a bunch of really cool stuff, and they're all really good water types in my opinion. And we found a Slowpoke, which is at a pretty high level actually. I have nothing against Slowpoke, it's a great defensive Pokemon, but I'm already using it in my Pokemon Brown playthrough, so I don't want to use it in 2 different games. So I'm going to try to find something else. And let's see if we can find what we're looking for. Alright, a Staryu! Now believe it or not, this is actually the Pokemon I'm going to try to catch. Staryu is a very good water type. You might remember it from Misty's gym. When it evolves, it's water and psychic type, which is a great combination. It's really fast and has great special attacks, so it's definitely a useful Pokemon, and it's going to be annoying and easy to recover. One of the most annoying things in trying to catch Staryu, it can recover its health right back up. But I got it to sleep, so I think I can try to chuck a Pokeball at it. Let's see, I think I have a couple Pokeballs left. So we should be able to get this thing. One, 2, 3. Alright, we got Staryu. So, let's take a look at this thing in the Pokedex. Oops, I didn't mean to exit out of it that fast. Oh well, I'm just going to nickname it now. I already have a good nickname for Staryu. This is a good nickname for any good water type. Poseidon. Alright, now, I'm actually going to do something with this Staryu. I first want to take a look at it. There's a Stardust attached to it, which you can sell for money, but Bashful Nature? Is this like... Is there a reason that 4 of my Pokemon have the exact same nature? That is just freaky. But anyways, yeah, I'm actually going to do something in my Staryu now that I normally wouldn't recommend on most Pokemon, but I'm actually going to evolve the thing right away with my Water Stone that I picked up back in the Celadon department store. And the reason I'm doing this is because most of the moves that I'm going to be teaching my Starmie I can get from TMs or HMs, so I really don't need any moves that Staryu will learn leveling up. In most cases, all the good moves you get from a Pokemon come at the first stage, and when you evolve it with an Evolutionary Stone, they can't really learn any new moves. But this is a different case for Starmie because, like I said, most of its good moves will come from TMs or HMs. So I really don't need any of those extra moves Staryu will learn. So I already have a Starmie, so yeah, we already have this thing fully evolved and we haven't even used it yet, so that's awesome. Now, just to make this thing a bit more powerful, I'm going to teach it a couple of new moves. I actually purchased TM24 Thunderbolt from the Rocket Game Corner in Celadon City, which costed a bunch of money, but I got enough coins to buy it, and that is a very strong Electric-type move, and Starmie can learn it. Despite it being a Water-type move, it can actually learn an Electric-type move, and I think I'll just get rid of Rapid Spin because I'll never use that move. So there we go, Starmie now has Thunderbolt, and there's one more move I want to teach this thing. I still have the move Water Pulse from the 2nd gym, and I've been saving it up for Starmie, so I can teach that instead of Water Gun. So now Starmie will have a strong Water-type move and a strong Electric-type move, which will come in handy. So there we go, we have a Starmie and it has some pretty dang good moves on it, so we are ready to go with this thing. So now we're pretty much good, and we can head back into the route towards Fuchsia City, which is where we're supposed to be going right now. So I'm going to go fly back to that route right now. And we will be continuing on our way to Fuchsia City. Okay, so we're still here on Route 12 heading towards Fuchsia City, and we have more trainers to fight. Starting with this dude. And his specialty is electricity. Alrighty then, let's just take a look at what you got. Oh my goodness, what? Get those electric wires away from me. Dude, if you fall in the water, you are going to electrocute yourself. That is a bad idea. But anyways, he has a Voltorb, so we can take care of this thing with a Brick Break. So use Spark. Now the good thing about Hitmonlee, it has some nice special defense, so it can take electric type attacks pretty darn well. And Sonic Boom. I don't like that move. Alright, so we'll finish this thing off. Alright, now I believe this guy also has an Electrode, which is the evolved form of Voltorb. Yep, I was right. So, the cool thing about Electrode, it's actually the fastest Pokemon in the original Red and Blue games. It was even faster than Mewtwo, so that's pretty cool. And I think even in the newer games, it's only slower than Ninjask and Deoxys. Other than that, it's just faster than everything else, so that's something kind of interesting about Electrode. And we'll finish it off. Electrode's basically the same thing as Voltorb, but then the white and the red flip around. So yeah, and level 28. Not bad. Unplugged. Yeah, you should unplug those things before you kill yourself. I mean, seriously, if you fall in the water, you're gonna die. And there's a trainer behind this tree that we can't get to. There's also an item. I think that trainer has a Nidoran and a Nidorino. I'm not sure what the item is, though. I think it's either a rare candy or an iron. I'm not positive, though. But anyways, we're going to move Starmie up front so it can get its first action. Because we have a fisherman here. So I'll put the Amulet Coin on Starmie. I'm probably just going to move that around to who's ever in front so I can get extra money for every battle. And there we go. So we can fight this dude now. What's catching? You never know what you can catch. That's right, you do never know. So let's see what this guy's amazing Pokemon that he caught were. Oh, Magikarp. Not too exciting. It's a level 24. I don't understand why you wouldn't evolve Magikarp. I mean, the only reason you catch Magikarp is to evolve it into a Gyarados. So why would you not evolve it into a Gyarados? That's what I want to know. Because Magikarp are just worthless. I mean, really. One of the worst Pokemon in all the games, if not the worst Pokemon in all the games. But, you know, when you evolve it into Gyarados, it's actually one of the better Pokemon, but apparently this guy would rather just have crappy Magikarps. So yeah, there we go. And that really wasn't too challenging for Starmie's first fight at all. But we did get a lot of money, which is nice. Alright, so another tree we can't cut down, that's too bad, but we can still go down here and fight the rest of these trainers. So we can do that. And here's a Picnicker. Alrighty then. Let's see what you got on your team. Picnicker? Oh, a Goldeen. That's easy to take out because we have Thunderbolt. So it shouldn't be a problem. Yeah, that will really come in handy because on this route you'll find a lot of water types and a lot of flying types. So electric type attacks really work well over here. And it uses Flail. Yeah, Flail does more damage if the HP is lower. But it still took the hit pretty well, actually. And we'll finish the thing off. Goldeen, the main thing threatening about Goldeen is its high physical attack. Other than that, it's not really a problem. And next we have a Poliwag. Alright, so we can take this thing out with a Thunderbolt as well. I think it's funny that Starmie's 6 levels under these things and it's still knocking them out in one hit. That's funny. So anyways, last Pokemon's a Horsea. See, she actually had some nice variety because most of the trainers just use the same Pokemon like 5 times in a row. So yeah. And Horsea, Goldeen, and Poliwag I think are all Pokemon you can catch with the Super Rod. And they're all, I'd recommend them all for your team if you want to use a water type. They're all good Pokemon. So anyways, we're fighting this dude now. And this is where we start finding some more of these flying type trainers because you'll find a lot of bird keepers on this route actually. And he has a Pidgey. So yeah, Poseidon can pretty much just destroy them all with electricity. So yeah. Oh boy, critical hit. Not fun. So yeah, we'll take out this Pidgey. Oh nice, a critical hit. Don't know if I needed it, but I will take it. And what else do we have over here? Oh, we leveled up. That's good. So, ooh, Pidgeotto. Nice. Alright, the evolved form of Pidgey. So, we're gonna take this thing out with a Thunderbolt, hopefully. Probably won't kill it, though. Just because we're only at level 23, but oh well. Alright. Whirlwind! No. Okay, Charizard. See, I don't need to worry about Whirlwind anymore because I don't have any more crappy Pokemon on my team. Because now that I have a full team of 6, it doesn't really matter. And Pidgeotto goes down. So that wasn't too bad at all. Alright, so we defeated Sebastian, and we will keep heading towards Fuchsia City next time.